Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Golden Sun, the Broken Seal. In the last part, we went to the Miller Cave and tracked down Bobby, the missing ruler of Tolby, and in this part, we'll be participating in Colosso as he, suggested. In order to get started on Colosso, you just have to head up to the arena here, so if there's any last-minute things you want to take care of, I would recommend doing that before you head on up. Hey, you're Isaac! You're kidding. That's Isaac? The one Bobby picked? Yeah, there's no mistaking it. He's Isaac, for sure. He's just a kid! What does Bobby think Colosso is? A playground? Putting him in the finals is an insult to everyone who cleared the trials. Don't you people have faith in Bobby? Bobby wouldn't let him into the finals just to repay a favor. I guess Bobby wouldn't let Isaac in if you weren't a good match. We've been waiting for you and your friends, Isaac. All of the Colosso participants go to the waiting room, okay? Okay. Alright, this way, please. Life of a guard seems really tough. We get a weird artsy overlay for a few seconds. Huh? Isaac's the only one entering the finals? The warriors entered in the finals must go in alone. But why Isaac? That was what Bobby wanted, or is. But I wanted to enter too. We aren't accepting any more entries. Well, Master Isaac, please prepare yourself. I guess all you can do is get it over with, Isaac. I know you want to enter too, Garrett, but there's nothing we can do. This is crazy! Isaac won't survive against those Colosso warriors! Gee, thanks, Garrett. If Isaac wants to win, he'll have to use Synergy. Well, Bobby does seem very interested in his Synergy. Even so, how's he supposed to use it here? What did Bobby say we're supposed to do while Isaac is competing? We've made a slight exception. You can cheer him on from the stage. You'll be able to see from right up close. This is the first time it has ever been permitted. You should thank Bobby for the chance to sit in these special seats. If everything is settled, I shall take you there. Can't Isaac go to see the final stages too? I bet you want to learn as much as you can about the finals, Isaac? Yeah, sure. This is my first time in Colosso. Well, not really, but it's Isaac's first time, so he's going to want to see. Come on, you can make another exception, can't you? Ivan, you sly dog. I don't see the harm in it. I can't believe Isaac is entering midway through Colosso. This is a first. Totally unheard of. Like I said earlier. Are we ready? I'll give you a tour of the arena. Let's go. Alright, so the soldier is taking us to see the stuff. This is the site of the first finals battle. So this is where warriors test their mettle against each other. Well, no. It's actually more than that. What else is involved? The warriors are racing to get here first and get the best equipment. So there's an advantage to getting here first? That's quite a test. That's too hard for Isaac. We must support him as well as we can. Don't you want to hear my explanation? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, then let me explain in detail. Warriors enter the finals without any of their own equipment. Please look over there. That is the starting point of the first stage of the finals. You must get through several stages before you reach the arena. The chests along the way contain items that may be useful in battle. This is the battle arena. After getting here, the warriors do battle. You can get weapons in the arena too, but one is weaker than the other. Weapons and armor. You can see that right there, they have a shield or gloves. So you'll have the advantage if you get there first. Also, you can use the equipment you get here in your next match. What do you think, Isaac? Do you understand the rules for the finals? Yes! You'll notice that each stage has its own attendant. Ask the attendants for explanations of the stages. Isaac, you're a contestant in the finals. Do not forget that. I'll be right here, so come see me when you're done looking things over. Hey, where do we cheer from? Would you like to visit the stages and hear a description for each one? Yes. We'll decide where to cheer for Isaac after hearing the descriptions. Alright, so yeah. And you get to go up to each stage attendant, and then they'll give you a description of how each stage can go. This is stage 1 of the first finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? Yes, I would. They call this the Rock Challenge. Warriors must create steps they can use to get through here. Warriors must use only the objects in this stage along with their own strength and wit to reach the next stage. This is stage 1 of the first finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? No, not yet. If you know who you want to cheer you on, please let me know. This is stage 2 of the first finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? This area is called the Pipeworks. See the water pipes? They actually form a kind of scale. When one side lowers, the other side rises. Using this premise, you must find a way to reach the next stage. This is stage 2 of the first finals match. Would you like a friend to cheer for you here? No, not yet. If you know who you want to cheer you on, please let me know. Their voice is probably too deep, but that's okay. This is stage 3 of the first finals match. Would you like to hear a description of this stage? They call this the Broken Bridge. Carefully time your bridge crossings to reach the next stage. If your timing is off, you'll fall down, which will cost you time. This is stage 3 of the first... Yeah. I don't need to... Not yet. Okay. And then, let's look at stage 4, which I believe is the last one. This place is normally called the Lumber Water Crossing Area. The obstacle at this stage is that large water tank. If you can get all the way across in one go, you don't have to give it that much thought. But if you want to reach the treasure box, it'll take a little more planning. This is... yeah. And... okay. So, before you set anyone to cheer, I recommend getting your Jin set up however you would like them. I highly recommend either leaving Isaac in his base class, base Squire class with the Venus Jin, or you can give him the Mercury Jin. I'm actually going to do that. I'm gonna have him keep sap, because if I get, I'm going to have him keep sap, because sap can be used to heal him, and then, sap is also good for, boosting his stats a bit, and it's not going to conflict with Isaac's, dual element class of Cavalier. Alright, and then as for, who's cheering where, let's go ahead and give the Douse drop to Ivan. And then I'm gonna have to refresh this, let's see, I'm gonna get a description going again for the stages so I know where I want people to cheer. In stage 3, you want to make sure you have someone using growth. In this case, it'll be Mia, but literally anyone can do it. You just have to give them Venus Jin, which is why I recommend having Isaac be in the Cavalier class line. I cannot talk today, which is weird because I was talking just fine. In stage 2, you want Douse. So that way you don't have to solve the pipe puzzle. So, that's why I gave the Douse drop to Ivan. Normally I have Ivan using growth in the 3rd stage, but it's a-okay, because I don't really need it here. And then we'll just have Garrett in the last one to use move, or the first one I should say. Alright, let's get going. And then we can talk to everyone. Prepare yourselves, contestants. The finals will begin shortly. I'm rated as the 2nd best, but I'll prove them wrong. The name's Azart. Don't tell me you're the one Bobby handpicked to be in the finals. I'm not going to lose to someone who didn't even clear the trials. I am Morgan. I am the highest ranked warrior. I am going to win the finals, and don't you forget it. You who have come to question me, you are Isaac. I had closed my eyes to focus my mind before battle. My name is Satrage. I'm the 4th ranked warrior. I am Navampa of Gondawan, the 6th ranked warrior. You're the warrior Bobby selected, the one they're all talking about? I heard rumors that you were a huge, hulking man. I guess they were wrong. It's too bad I don't have Ivan here, otherwise I'd be able to read their minds. I am Buford, the 7th seed. All who cleared the trials are powerful warriors. This is a balanced match. Anyone could win today. Are you just telling yourself that because you were last place? Oh, and Isaac's the only one technically ranked worse than you? Deca must win the finals. Deca. He won't answer, no matter how much you speak to him. He's trying to get himself psyched up for the battle. The finals can't be won that easily. Don't frighten me! I'm incredibly nervous. Me? I'm Galahad, the 3rd-seeded fighter. I can't wait any longer. When do we start? Alright, and then let's talk to these guys. I feel we've been waiting forever for the finals to begin. You know, I had the same problem at my first Colosso. Are you ready for the finals? Not yet, no. We'll be starting soon, so you'd better get ready fast. When the gong sounds, the finals will begin. You cannot leave until the finals are over. Yeah, so to get the finals started, you either just talk to that middle guy there, or just stand in your spot, which is this circle they had to draw on the floor at the last minute. Are you ready for the finals? Yes, I am. Hey, any day now. We're tired of waiting. Let's get this thing started. I agree. Let the finals begin already. Yeah, I'll show you. We're here to win the finals. Hey, what's the matter? Hurry up and start. Line up, starting with the top-ranked warrior, and await the signal. Now then, chosen warriors, let the finals begin! Alright, here we go. So, you get this lend a hand stage where you get to run around as Ivan, Garrett, and Mia, and you get to use one Synergy spell in order to try and assist, so make it count. Yeah, it's cheating, but I don't really care. No one will be able to tell. The first match. Yeah, and you don't have to get these optional items. They're going to be stuff like nuts, smoke bombs, and things like that. They're not really necessary, since either as a cavalier or a lord, Isaac is going to be able to use some good single-target physical synergies as well as healing abilities, which is why I recommended those two classes. But if you want to go out of your way to get them, you can. Anyway, it's probably going to take that guy a little bit, so I guess we just have to wait here and look at the cheering crowd. And hope that none of those people notice me cheating. Although it was kind of obvious. I think these guys always go for the extra items to give you a little bit of a head start. Or, well, more of an advantage. I don't think you have to use the cheats with the rest of the cast in order to win, but I highly recommend it anyway. Alright, so in round 1, we're up against Azart. I believe he was the second-ranked guy. Anyway, let's just hit him with cutting edges. Because we're the real cutting edge of this competition. Ragnarok would be flashier, but I'm fine with being a cavalier. Higher defenses and stronger healing synergy. Alright, let's go ahead and use Apply Well. There we go. And one more cutting edge should hopefully do it. Yep. I see you've made it through your first match. Winning your first match after jumping right into the finals is awesome! I should have expected as much from a warrior selected by Bobby. Now, we can have a good look at the next series of stages. This is the site of the second finals match. As I explained earlier, each stage has its own attendant. Please ask the attendants directly for descriptions of each stage. Isaac, that first match was terrific. I'll be right here, so tell me when you're done looking around. How can you tell it was terrific? You can't really see Synergy, or can you see the after effects? So like they couldn't tell I was casting a spell, but they saw like my sword being all whoosh. This stage is dubbed the Mini Maze. The rules are simple. Get through the maze as quickly as you can. But you'll have to think on your feet and act quickly to win. This is stage 1 of the second finals match. Alright. Okay. This is stage 2. This is the shifting floor stage. Step skillfully across the floor as it moves around. If you don't time your steps right, you'll lose valuable time. This is stage 2. Okay. And no need to have anyone there just yet. I want to look at all the stages before I start deciding on things like that. Oh, oops, I was supposed to be reading that. Okay, anyway, I'll just continue from here. Ride the logs across the water to get to the other side. Try to reach the opposite shore and head for the next stage. I got a bit distracted by the fact that I've been skipping a little bit of the dialogue that I don't need to read. The fans just call this the wall. Scale the wall first, then get your nerve up and jump. Look for spots where you can drop off the wall quickly. This is stage 4. No need to have anyone cheer there. This place is called the Boardwalk. The logs here are positioned to block your path. Roll those logs to open a path and follow it to the next stage. Alright, let me double check my notes and I'll get right back to you guys on who's going to cheer where, and I'll do all that. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so in Area 5, you want... Okay, so the synergies you want are Force, Frost, and Halt. In Area 5, you want Force. So let's set Garrett there. Let's see. I believe Area 2, you want Halt. Let's work our way back there. Let's look at a description again. Yeah. You don't have to use Halt here. If you actually do use Halt, it'll cut you off from being able to get that optional item. I, however, am going to do exactly that. One thing I actually should have mentioned is you could actually have growth on Isaac if you give him the Mars Gin. And that could help you out in one of the stages, but it's not very necessary. I wouldn't really recommend it. Anyway, I'm going to set Mia here with Frost. Oh, excuse me. Alright, it's been a little while since I've recorded, so I'm a little rusty. Alright, time to lend a hand, boys and girls. So Garrett gets to use Force here. Ivan is going to use Halt. Yeah, Halt is very useful here in Colosso. That's why I recommended heading back to Vault to pick it up, or not Vault, but Vale. Oh, Mia can't jump over puddles. Alright, here we go. Second match. I remember the first time I played Golden Sun, in that first match, I kept using Move to push the block, because I didn't think you were capable of actually moving the block without using Move. I didn't know you could just push it. This one always gets me. Remember, for Pink Floyd's The Wall, just use the second one. And we're here! We get to wear chainmail instead of a cloth shirt. Yeah, suffice to say, these armor upgrades are totally worth it. You definitely don't want to miss out on them. And I'm having slight regrets about having Isaac as a Cavalier instead of his base class, because he'd definitely be able to use those single Earth element spells a lot stronger than these multi-element, or the Mercury element ones. But at the same time, his stats are going to be a bit higher, so he should be able to take hits a bit better. Anyway, now we're up against Satrage, or Satrage. Satarge? Anyway, Cutting Edge! Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. These gladiators aren't as sexy as I thought they would be. Yeah, and I think it's rather interesting that they're having Isaac fight solo in this part of the game. It's a very interesting twist to separate the party and have Isaac competing all alone in a situation like this. You've managed to win both of your matches! You're incredible, Isaac! If you win the next one, you'll be the champion! A fantastic performance, just as Bobby expected. I won't underestimate you again. Let me take you to the next group of stages. This is the site of the third finals match. By now, you know that each stage has its own attendant. Ask the attendants descriptions of the stages. Honestly, Isaac, I didn't think you'd make it this far. I'll be right here, so tell me when you're done looking around. Alright, stage 1. This stage is called the Scales of Justice. There are 2 ledges that actually form a scale. When one ledge rises, the other falls. Use the scales to cross the gaps and race to the next stage. Yeah, and just like in the last 2 matches, I'm just gonna read all the descriptions first, and then I'll let you know who I want where, doing what. Give me just a second. Okay. This is the Stepping Stone stage. You can reach the next stage by jumping from stone to stone. Study the placement of the stones, then choose the shortest path. This is stage 2 of the third finals match. Okay. On to stage 3. This place is called the Wall Wedge. The pistons move back and forth. Avoid them to reach the next stage. If your timing is off, a piston might knock you off the ledge. Alright, stage 4. This place is normally called the Free Climb area. The sheer wall has a bumpy surface. Using those bumps, feel your way up the wall and climb to the next stage. Alright, time for stage 5. This is called the Moving Sidewalk Stage. The conveyor belt moves opposite the direction you need to go. Race against it to reach the next stage. This is stage 5. Okay. And then I think there's stage 6. This is another log rolling area. The obstacle in this stage is the water tank at the exit. To get across the tank, you'll need to roll the logs. You can get through quickly by moving the logs and stones. Alright, let me peek at my notes, and I'll get right back to having people cheer. So, see you in a bit. Alright, we're back. So, I recommend having someone cheer in areas 1, 3, and 5. Let's see, this one... yeah, in this one you're going to want to have force. So that'll be Garrett. So, Garrett, you're cheering here. See you, Garrett. Alright, in area 3, you're going to want Halt. That's on Ivan. Yeah, you can use Halt on that guy like we did in the last, similar to what we did in the last stage. Unlike last time, this isn't going to, excuse me, rob us of an item. So, Ivan will be here. And then in area 1, we're going to have Mia using Frost. No need to go over the description. Just set Mia up and let her get to work. Alright, so Garrett is gonna force push that. Ivan is going to walk over here and make this guy stop doing that. I'm so glad you don't actually have to accurately time it. I would have been horrible at that if you had to time it. And Mia is going to Frost here. You could also have Garrett use move in the second stage to make the jumping thing go a little faster, but I really wouldn't recommend that too much. Alright, 3, 2, 1, run! Thanks, Mia! I'm gonna grab this, why not? Smoke bomb! I am not ever going to use that. Wee, jumping puzzles. Thank you, Ivan! Let's go ahead and grab it. Why not? Why not? It's just a nut. Oh, nuts. Now, come on, come on, come on, come on. I hope I'm not losing. It's hard for me to tell. I think I'm in the lead, though. Because we got this, we got this. Alright, so for this one, you need to push these block thingies up. Now, let's see, where's move? Ooh, this is gonna be close. Whew, but we did it! And we get a claymore instead of a puny little paper opener. Or is that a paring knife? Oh, and this guy's got pink armor. That's adorable. Alright. And we're up against Navampa. I think this is the guy from Gondwan. Or Gondwana. Why is he green? Alright, we're gonna be the cutting edge of fashion. and will continue to be that cutting edge. Wait, did Isaac take... I thought... Oh, okay. I thought Isaac, like, took, super effective damage from his regular attack. Excuse me. But no, he didn't. Alright, let's use another cutting edge. Ooh, thank you, Isaac. You've dodged so well. Ha! I didn't know there was a sleep bomb in there. That could have been deadly. And you can use summons and Jin to get ahead if you really want to, but as you can see, not necessary. Isaac! Isaac? Isaac. Yeah, they're just gonna keep saying his name. What is this, a gangbang? Wait, are those... He fell asleep. Aw. How adorable. Yo, and they're just gonna leave him there? Isaac fell asleep. He must be exhausted. Let's leave him to sleep for now. Yes, in the middle of an arena, on the cold, hard ground. Isaac? Huh? You've awakened. Colosso? Duh! That ended long ago. You've been asleep for 3 months. You fell into a deep sleep. Don't you remember? No! No, none of it. None of it. I have complete amnesia. And of course he doesn't! He was out cold! You had us worried. I'm sorry for shouting at you. You fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. Bobby was singing your praises. Are you okay now, in body and mind? Body, yes. Mind, probably not. I'm just gonna say yes. He'd better be alright after sleeping this long. Sheesh. I'm sorry for shouting. Again. Bobby said he wanted to see you when you came to, Isaac. If you're okay, shall we go see Bobby? You're fine, aren't you, Isaac? Yeah, Garrett would know better than anyone else. I'm more worried about what Bobby wants. Let's get going. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. Speak for yourself. I see. Then let's go see Bobby then. And I am going to call that an episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Space Oyster, signing out.